To get started, simply click on the status bar icon, as you would with any standard visual, and pull some category data into the mandatory category field, and that needs to be some sort of text data. I'm going to turn that to horizontal so we can see it a bit better. So we see immediately a series of circles appears. So this is the only mandatory field this day of the week, category field, but you can see some other data wells there as well, and they are all optional. We have size by, sort by and colour by, and they unlock quite a lot of functionality actually, and we will come back to show you how those work in a moment. But let's start with customization. In the format pane you can see you have 5 categories of formatting components, and we're going to go through them one by one. We've seen the top one already, horizontal. You can also increase or decrease the gap between the circles, and outline width is an outline round the circles. You can see if you get rid of it that they're touching, but if we make it, for example, 3, it looks like there's a gap between them, but actually it's an outline all the way around. And we have something called outline opacity there as well, so if we make that smaller but make the outline much bigger, you see you have this additional formatting option of providing kind of a colourful outline, if you like, to your circles. Now, category text affects the labels, as you would expect, and you can change the font decoration, font face and font size, and of course the colour. One useful thing I think is to be able to turn the labels on and off. So if you have an awful lot of categories, say 30, and all of your circles are very small, you might find that your labels can't quite fit. And if you're using size by to drive the size of your circles from data, you might also want your users to be drawn to investigate the largest circles. So sometimes removing the labels can actually be a good thing. Now for colour. By default, we have colour by interpolation switched on, and what that term simply means is you set a start and an end colour, and the visual will interpolate an array of colours, 1 per category. So here we have 7 different colours generated. If you had 25 categories, of course there would be 25 colours. If you want to have all of your circles the same colour, just set start and end colour to the same value. Now you also have the option of heat map colouring, and I want to use it to show you the error messaging functionality first of all, which is one of this visual's superpowers. So it tries never to leave you with a blank screen. It tells you if there's something wrong, and right now it says you can't have both colour by interpolation and colour by data on. So I've clicked colour by interpolation off, and now it says, well, you need to colour data. If you want to colour by data, you need to provide that data. So I shall drag it and drop it into colour by data, and they've all popped out kind of already orange colour, and let's have a look at why that is. We've got some of that 36,000 down to 6,000, and all of those values are higher than the highest value that we have here. So I'm going to change that to be 40,000 and the lowest one to be 6,000. And of course it's confusing matters at the moment because we've got a dip in the middle, so we'll make the middle value 20,000. And now you can see we have a sort of red, amber, green colouring. Of course it doesn't have to be traffic light colouring. You can make these colours anything you like. And you can also set 2 of the colours to be the same, so you're effectively just showing the upper or lower outliers in a series. So that's colour by data. Then we have manual override. Now you have to have colour by interpolation on for manual override to work, and all it is semicolon separated numbers, so you can make a quick attractive visual, but it can't filter and it can't give you any tooltips, and that's because the data that you've typed in here, of course, is not part of your data model. So that is the formatting pane. Let's have a look at the other optional fields that we have here. So size by does what you would expect. You can size your circles by a numerical series. So now we see Sunday has got the most and Monday has the least of that particular series. Now sort by, in case you're not aware, works by default in Power BI. You have a sort axis. And anything that you have dragged into any of your data wells here will pop up in your sort axis options. But let's just say that what you really want to sort by is day sort, which is actually one I've prepared earlier, which aligns with the days of the week. So now if we come down here and we say, well, I want to sort by day sort ascending, and now it's done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in order. So that can help very much where you have phases, or you want to represent a sense of progress between your visuals. So that's a quick look at what Status Bar can do for you. It's a sleek and interactive way to filter or highlight your reports, keeping things visually clean. For more information, look at our product page.